And welcome. Kids on Broadway is pleased to present the Gilbert and Sullivan classic, The Mikado.
the landsman's taste, but the happiest hour a sailor sees is when he's out at an inland town with his Nancy on his knee.
It is true that Coco was condemned to death for flirting, but he was reprieved at the last moment and raised to the exalted rank of Lord High Executioner under the following remarkable circumstances. Mikado, purchased when he to rule our land began, resolved to triumph land whereby young men might best be stayed. So he decreed in words obscene that all who flattered, leered, or winked, unless it could be alley, should what would be beheaded, beheaded, beheaded. What would be beheaded?
illogical, Mikado. See no moral difference between the dignified judge who condemns the criminal to die and the industrious mechanic who carries out the sentence has rolled the two offices into one, and now every judge is his own executioner.
But how good of you, for I see that you are a nobleman of highest rank, condescending to all this to me, a mere strolling minstrel.
Don't mention it. I am in point of fact a particularly haughty and exclusive person of pre-Adamite ancestral descent. You will understand this when I tell you that I can trace my ancestry back to a protoplasmal primordial atomic globule. Consequently, my family pride is something inconceivable. I can't help it. I was born sneering. But I struggle hard to overcome this defect. I mortify my pride continually. When all the great officers of state resigned in a body because they were too proud to serve under it. Ex-Taylor, did I not unhesitatingly accept all their posts at once?
And the salaries attached to them? You did.
It is consequently my degrading duty to serve as upstart as First Lord of the Treasury, Lord Chief Justice, Commander-in-Chief, Lord High Admiral, Master of the Buckhound, Groom of the Backstairs, Archbishop of and Lord Mayor, both acting and elect, and at a salary. I know. A poobah paid for his service. I, a salaried minion. But I do it. It revolts me, but I do it.
And it does you credit.
But I don't stop at that. I dine with middle-class people on reasonable terms. I tap dance.
Tap dance?
Yes. I tap dance. 5, 6, 7, 8. I accept refreshments at hand, however, no. I also retail state secrets for a very low figure. For instance, any further information about Yum Yum will come under the head of state secret. Another insult. I think a light one. Young bodies bear like white food, young affair. You must not go, you will not do. I'm sorry for you, you left perfect illusion. It's very days for your young. It went away home and come with beat and drum and rum when the Lord high execution. And the brass will crash and the trumpet play and the departed death of the wedding day. We'll run away and with the Lord high execution. And the brass will crash and the trumpet play and the departed death of the wedding day. She'll run away and with the Lord high execution. It's a hopeless case, as you might see. I keep your place away at me, but don't blame me, I'm sorry to be of your pleasure, the illusioner. Kill about the facts, easy as you've recited. But here he comes, equipped as suit his station. Help him any further information.
feelings I'd rather leave to you. But it really doesn't matter whom you put upon the list, for they none of them be missed. They none of them be missed.
You may put them on the list, you may put them on the list, and they'll none of them be missed. They'll none of them be missed.
It seems that the festivities in connection with my approaching marriage must last a week. I should like to do it handsomely, and I want to consult you as to the amount I have to spend upon it.
Certainly, in which of my capacities as First Lord of the Treasury, Lord Chamberlain, Attorney General, Chancellor of the Exchequer, Privy Purse, or Private Secretary?
Suppose we say private secretary.
Speaking as your private secretary, I should have to say that since the city will have to pay for it, don't stint yourself. Do it well.
Exactly. The city will have to pay for it. That is your advice.
As private secretary.
But as Chancellor of the Exchequer, I am bound to see that due economy is observed.
Oh, but you said just now, don't stint yourself, do it well.
As private secretary.
And now you say that due economy must be observed.
As Chancellor of the Exchequer.
I see. Come over here where the Chancellor can't hear us. Now then, as my solicitor, how do you advise me to deal with this difficulty?
As your solicitor, I should have no hesitation in saying, Chancellor.
Thank you, I will.
If it were not that as First Commissioner of Police, I am bound to see the laws of finally.
I see. Come over here where the First Commissioner of Police can't hear us. Now then, as First Lord of the Treasury.
As First Lord of the Treasury, I could propose a special vote that would cover all expenses. If it were not that as leader of the opposition, it would be my duty to resist it, tooth and nail.
Or, as Paymaster General, I could so could the account that there.
I should never discover the flaw, but then as it would be my duty to denounce my dishonesty and give myself into my own custody as First Lord of Police. Now, I don't say that all these distinguished people couldn't be squared, but it would be right to tell you that they wouldn't be sufficiently insulted in their own estimation unless insulted with a very considerable bribe.
The matter shall have my careful consideration. When my bride and her sisters approach, and any little compliment on your part, such as an abject grovel in a characteristic Japanese attitude, would be esteemed a favor.
Train of little ladies from scholastic
And we come home for good and we're not going back anymore. I beg your pardon, but will you present me? Oh, let's see. One at a time, if you please. Oh, if you please. He's the gentleman who used to play so beautifully on the marine parade. Yes, I think that's the name of the instrument.
Sir, I have the misfortune to love your word yum yum. I know I deserve your anger.
That's a bit, my boy. Why, I love her myself. Charming little girl, isn't she? Pretty eyes, nice hair, taking little thing altogether. Very glad to hear my opinion backed by competent authority. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Take him away.
I beg your pardon, but what is this? Customer comes to try on?
That is a tremendous swell.
Oh! It's alive!
Go away, little girl, go away. Can't talk to little girls like you. Go away, there. Here.
Allow me to present you, Kuba. These are my three wards. The one in the middle is my right left.
Well, what do you want me to do? Mind you, I will not kiss them.
No, you shan't kiss them. A little bow. A mere nothing. You needn't mean it, you know.
It goes against the grain. They are not young ladies, they are young persons.
Come, make an effort. There's a good nobleman.
Well, I shan't mean it. How do you do, little girls? How do you do? Oh, my protoplasma.
That's very good.
I see nothing to laugh at. Very difficult for me to have to say, how do you do, little girls? How do you do? To young persons. I'm not in the habit of saying, how do you do, little girls? How do you do? To anyone under the rank of stockbroker.
Don't laugh at him. He can't help it. He's under treatment for it. Never mind them. They don't understand the delicacy of your position.
We understand how delicate it is, don't we?
I should think we did. How a nobleman of your importance can do it all is a thing I never can, never shall understand.
Yum yum. Last we are alone. I sought you night and day for 3 weeks and believed that your guardian was beheaded. And I find that you're about to be married to him this afternoon.
Alas, yes.
But you do not love him.
Alas, no.
Oh, modified rapture. But why do you not refuse him?
What good would that do? He's my guardian, and he wouldn't let me marry you.
I would wait until you were of age.
You forget that in Japan, girls do not arrive at years of discretion until they are 50.
True. From 17 to 49 are considered years of indiscretion.
Besides, a wandering minstrel who plays a wind instrument outside tea houses is hardly a fitting husband for the ward of a Lord High Executioner.
But, shall I tell her? Yes, she will not betray me. What if it will prove that after all, I am no musician?
There! I was certain of it! Directly I heard you play!
What if it will prove that I am no other than the son of His Majesty, the Mikado?
The son of the Mikado? But what is your Highness' disguise? And what has your Highness done? And does your Highness promise never to do it again?
Some years ago, I had the misfortune to captivate Kotila, an elderly lady of my father's court. She misconstrued my customary affability into expressions of affection and claimed me in marriage under my father's law. My father, the Lucius Junius Brutus of his race, ordered me to marry her within a week or perish ignominiously on the scaffold. That night, I fled his court, and, assuming the disguise of the second trombone, I joined the band in which you followed when I had the happiness of seeing you.
If you please, I
It is capital.
And we must obey the law.
Deuce take the law.
I wish it would, but it won't.
If it were not for that, how happy we might be.
Happy indeed.
If it were not for the law, we'd be sitting side by side. Like that.
Instead of being obliged to sit half a mile off. Like that.
We should be gazing into each other's eyes. Like that.
Breathing sighs of unutterable love. Like that.
With our arms round each other's waists. Like that.
Yes, if it wasn't for the law.
If it wasn't for the law.
As it is, of course, we couldn't do anything of the kind.
Not for worlds.
Being engaged to Coco, you know.
Being engaged to Coco. Were you not to Coco quiet, I would say in tender tone, loved one, let us be united, let us be each other's own. I would purge our rank and station, worldly sneers are not to us, and to mark my admiration, I would kiss you fondly thus. I would kiss me fondly thus.
But as I'm engaged to Coco too, and praise you that Coco would give me yo, Choco. That I shall get Coco.
So in spite of all temptation, such a dream are not discussed, and on no consideration will I kiss you fondly thus. Will I kiss you fondly thus? Let me make it clear to you, this is what I'll never do. This or this, or this, or this, this is what I'll never do. This or this, or this, or this, this is what I'll never do. I'll never do. For this, is what I'll
Think how entirely my future happiness is wrapped up in that little parcel. It hardly seems worthwhile. Oh, matrimony! What is it? Can't you see I'm soliloquizing? Interrupted in apostrophe, sir.
I am the bearer of a letter from His Majesty Mikado.
The Mikado.
The Mikado. A letter from the Mikado? What in the world can he have to say to me? Here it is at last. The Mikado is struck by the fact that no executions have taken place in Titipu for a year, and decrees that unless somebody is beheaded within a month, that the post of Lord High Executioner shall be abolished, and the city reduced to the rank of a village.
But that will involve us all in irretrievable ruin.
Yes, there is no help for it. I must execute somebody at once. The only question is, who shall it be?
Well, it seems unkind to say so, but as since you're already under penalty of death for flirting, everything seems to point to you.
To me?
is so, no doubt.
We might reserve that point.
True, it could be argued 6 months hence before the forecourt.
Besides, I don't see how a man can cut off his own head.
A man might try.
Even if you succeeded in cutting it, half off. That would be something, you know.
It would be taken as an earnest of his desire to comply with the imperial will.
The imperial will.
The imperial, no. Pardon me, there I'm adamant. As official headsman, my reputation is at stake, and I can't consent to embark on a professional operation unless I see my way to a successful result.
This professional conscientiousness is highly creditable to you, but it leaves us in a very awkward position.
My good sir, the awkwardness of your position is grace itself compared with that of a man engaged in the act of cutting off his own head.
Well, I'm afraid that unless you can obtain a
substitute, why, nothing easier. Hoorah! I point you, Lord High Substitute.
I should be delighted. Such an appointment would realize my fondest dreams, but no. At any point, I must set bounds to my insatiable ambition. I am so proud if I allowed my family pride to be my guide. I'd volunteer to quit this sphere instead of you in a minute or two. But family pride can be.
This is simply appalling.
And more.
I, to respite of myself at the last moment, simply in order to benefit my native town, am now required to die within a month, and that by a man who I've loaded with honors. Is this public gratitude? Is this public gratitude?
Ouch!
Go away! How dare you? Am I never to be permitted to soliloquize?
Go on. Don't mind me.
What are you going to do with that rope?
I'm about to terminate an unendurable existence.
Terminate your existence? Oh, nonsense. What for?
Because you are going to marry the girl I adore.
Nonsense, sir. I won't permit it. I am a humane man, and if you attempt anything of the kind, I shall order your instant arrest. Come, sir. Desist at once, or I summon my guard.
That's absurd. You attempt to raise an alarm, I instantly perform the happy dispatch with this dagger.
No, no! Don't do that! This is horrible! Why, you cold-blooded scoundrel, are you aware that in taking your life, you are committing a crime which is... Oh! Substitute! Is it absolutely certain that you're resolved to die?
Absolutely.
Will nothing shake your resolution?
Nothing.
Threats, entreaties, prayers, all useless.
All. My mind is made up.
Then, if you really mean what you say, and if you are absolutely resolved to die, if nothing whatever will shake your resolution, then don't spoil yourself by committing suicide, but be beheaded handsomely by the hands of a public executioner.
I don't see how that would benefit you.
If you don't, observe. You'll have a month to live, and you'll live like a fighting cow at my expense. When the day comes, there'll be a grand public ceremonial. You'll be the central figure. No one will deprive you of that distinction.
sorry to cause you pain. Perhaps, after all, if I were to withdraw from Japan and travel in Europe for a couple of years, I might contrive to forget her.
Oh, I don't think you could forget Yum Yum so easily. Besides, what's more miserable than a love life in life?
True.
Life without Yum Yum, why, it seems absurd.
And yet there are a good many people in the world who have to endure it.
Poor devils, yes. You are quite right not to be of their number.
I won't be of their number.
No, fellow.
I'll tell you how to manage it. Let me marry Yum Yum tomorrow, and in a month, you may be heavy.
No, I'd rather lying at Yum Yum.
Very good. If you can draw the line, so can I.
Stop! Listen one moment. Be reasonable. How can I consent to your marrying Yum Yum when I'm going to marry her myself?
My good friend, she'll be a widow in a month, and you can marry her then.
That's true, of course. I quite see that. But, dear me, my position during the next month will be most unpleasant. Most unpleasant.
Not half so unpleasant as my position at the end of it.
But, dear me, well, I agree. After all, it's only putting off my wedding for a month. But you won't prejudice her against me. You see, I've educated her to be my wife. She's been taught to regard me as a wise and good man. Now I shouldn't like her views on that point disturbed.
Trust me, she shall never learn the truth from me.
But as one must have to live as fellow citizens, this toast with great and brave